So here we are. We made it to the lair of the Nosferatu successfully. Ready to speak to the people that live down here. We don't need that CD, but it was glowing, so I just grabbed it. This light apparently is still wired and working. I don't know if there's a trigger on the floor or something. This is an interesting place with lots of junk piled about. Somebody's missing their lucky star. I believe this skeleton is an indication not to go swimming in the water. And I don't know if this is supposed to represent construction material or not, but they have bones stacked up inside that wire mesh. I think it is supposed to represent their construction material. Paper lantern, Christmas lights. It's just an interesting space. But as a Ventrue, I suppose I'm not wanting to spend a lot of time down here or talk to too many people. And for as small an area as it is, it sure is confusing.
What the? Oh, you did not just try to run a trace on me. All right, take that. Oh yeah, I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites. What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me. All right, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email, not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here. I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers in the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there. Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff. His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you. Go ahead. What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show. Go ahead. Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network. Nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff. I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind. Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies. I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
It's unknown why his camera bounces around like that. And I'm going to ignore Amalia for now, but I might be back if I'm scraping the barrel for XP. But if I don't take her quest, I don't have to come back down here.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss. Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred. We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss. I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this? What's the matter, boss? You scared? That's good. Shows you've been paying attention. I want to stick your lovely face in a piranha tank. I want to apply an acid glaze to your sculptured body. I want to throw your pocket mirror under a thresher and watch you fetch it. But I'm no butcher, boss. Are you? You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince. Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully. I'm trying hard, boss. Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of. Careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Behind you, boss. Boo! What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary. Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information? Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin? The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death. Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart. Welcome to Undeath, boss. Ain't it a hoot? You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need. The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus. Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss. Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
And another little thing with the names of people that worked on this game. Creepy. And with that, I guess Chinatown's open to us. But I do believe we have a lot of cleanup work to do before we are ready to head to Chinatown. I guess maybe not cleanup. Maybe cleanup's the wrong word. But Mitnick's quests take a lot of running back and forth and around. Sorry for that. I believe that's some rat action there. It's quite loud when they move those barrels. Guess the first thing we'll do is talk to Isaac, since he's the focus of why we went into that Warren's place to find the Nosferatu.
Evening. Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
That line was terribly garbled. I don't know if that was my PC or it just is garbled.
I'll scream.
I think that's okay. Interesting. She can talk while passed out, apparently. So I have to come back a little later. Head to Chinatown. We need to check our email for Mitnick. We need to check our email for Tommy. We need to come back and talk to Isaac. And we need to talk to the regent.
Need a ride?
So we'll start with the emails. We have some money with Venus accumulating, but I'll probably just let that ride. I don't currently have anything I need money for. I also don't know if I should go talk to the Anarchs or not. And I don't think we can sell that, so we might as well get rid of it. We can sell that. I picked those up, but I didn't read them. We can read them anytime, I guess.
The team of the popular supernatural-themed program were filming around downtown Los Angeles, according to the show's producer. But friends and
so
family
glad
of the
you're
crew
back.
started to worry
I've
when
been
they
waiting
failed to return
forever.
from a night of shooting.
I've been kind of
No
nervous.
trace has been found yet of the
Feel you
haunted LA
inside my
team,
veins anymore.
and rumors by the show's
I
fans
just need
speculate
a
the
little
crew
more,
met a supernatural
please?
end. Though police disagree
Just a
and
cute
have started
drop.
a sweep of the areas where the crew was filming. Another victim of the Southland slasher was
But
found inside the Lucky Star Motel in Hollywood this evening. The
I
fifth
have to
attributed
go.
to the killer.
I
Police
have
say
class
that there is
tomorrow, and
ample
my
evidence
grandmother
that the
must be
slasher
worried
was
about me.
interrupted during the murder, and police are asking anyone who might have witnessed the events to aid them in their capture of the killer. Professor Anders Johansson, the archaeologist responsible for the discovery of the Incarn
A fade to
sarcophagus,
black,
issued
but
a
the
brief
guy on
statement
TV
today,
never missed the
imploring
beat.
parties responsible for the Incarn
Nice.
sarcophagus's robbery to return the relic, saying that it is a valuable piece of human history that rightfully belongs
I
to
know,
the
and we need the sarcophagus as well.
This theft is not just from the museum, but from all of mankind. Johansson, a professor of archaeology at the University of Oslo, is in town to speak to his peers about his
Our
recent
reward for Tommy.
and coordinate examination of the artifacts found at the Incarn
And
site.
our first
Sarcophagus. Tourists
hub for
attend
Mitnick
respects it
is
as Ginger Swan's grave at the Hollywood
blah,
Eternal
blah, blah,
Cemetery
Gil
was shocked to
Bates.
discover the grave of the former sex
It's
symbol
in
who had been
Santa
dated.
Monica,
The star
megahertz.
was entombed in the Hollywood Eternal Mausoleum
And I know
after
where
her
it
death in
is, so.
1964. Nothing was stolen from the crypt, but estimates put the damage at
And
over
I need to
$1,000.
pick up the
Concerned
key.
fan groups joined several senators on the step of Capitol Hill
And
to
this,
protest
Gary
the
wants
shooting of
some
a violent video game.
stuff for
Senator
posters.
Winterman called the games pornography.
For
Was offended by
Jeanette
crude
Vorman,
shots
he's
taken by
offering
one recent game.
this time.
Among the titles the group is trying to get
Copy
banned
of
from stores
Tap
are
Hotel,
Michael Garden, Rape
and
Encourage,
we put it in the
Fabricated
mailbox.
Protesters saying that extended media attention towards exploited games such as Mech Tycoon promotes
So we can do that.
their adult content and lessen children's interest in the taboo-themed game. Religious
So we
tourists have been
still
flocking in
want to talk to the
droves
regent
Santa
before we
Monica.
leave downtown. Our reward and our key card, and the film he wants. The last time I was here, I wanted the conversation, but I didn't get it.
Nate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. You did. That's quite an accomplishment for one so young, neonate, and with discretion as well. Again, you impress me. And your efforts are well appreciated. Please accept this gift as payment for your accomplishment. The Tremere clan appreciates your confidentiality. Of course. What is it you would like to know? The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less. Surely. What else would you like to know? LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power. Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian LaCroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla. No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla. You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
I think that's all I wanted from him. Now we should be ready to hit Santa Monica. Do a whole bunch more running around.
Hop in.
And I assume that's a spoof on Bill Gates. Make all the rounds here. Wonder if...
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
No, not really. Sorry.
No. I said, well, I mean, I don't have any guns. No guns. What?
There's a ploy for doing that, of course.
Picked up a Spaz 15 this morning. Cleaned, oiled, and just waiting to put a hole through something. You interested?
Not even a little bit. But I am out of ammo from being in the sewers. And I could sell you this. Thank you.
Anything I can do for you tonight? Concerning? Who exactly? Nines? I never actually met him, but I've been hearing about him for years. His operation's crude, but those anarchs are mad dog vicious when they need to be. Said he's full of them. They're none too friendly with the Camarilla, so be careful around him.
Alrighty. I'll be back. All of a sudden it's raining.
Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you! What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand. You think your bullshit vampire rules mean a goddamn thing to me? Nothing matters to me. My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom. Just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way? Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen? Revenge, justice, whatever you want to call it. All I thought about is taking these evil animals, ripping them to shreds and licking their blood from my claws. I don't know. Butchering those bastards was the first time I felt anything since my family was torn from me. I'm sure there are others out there whose crimes have gone unpunished. At least I put it to use. How many vampires have used their abilities for a just cause? At least I did something. I can't turn my back on the evil in this world. I won't answer to anyone, and you'll never take me alive, vampire. No one will take from me again. No one! Either we go our separate ways here, or one of us dies.
Still raining. Santa Monica is cleared. That will take a long time to clear. We need to check our email again. We need to talk to Isaac again. long as we're making the rounds. Hello.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Sheesh, is this place always so dead? Really? And what are you bringing to the party, huh? Got anything I can't get out in Arizona? Everyone at this place is so straight edge. Now you've got me curious. It's a long time until sunrise. Wanna come play with me?
Well, that was fairly convenient.
Good evening.
Hello, sweetheart.
We're bridging valleys, but I still can't persuade her to wear eyeshadow, and you won't. I did get word from the prince.
Oh, let me tell him.
Be my guest.
Therese has officially sided with the Camarilla. Could be a prince one day.
That's it?
Good evening.
Hello, sweetheart.
Guess so. All done.
Going somewhere?
We're going back to our lonely apartment. I believe, hopefully, I was counting right, and that was, that would have been Heather's third feeding, so that's why we sent her away was, I don't know if it makes any difference, but the whole thing was to avoid her becoming bloodbound. Plus, maybe the domination helped her as well. I guess I can always hope that. We'll probably be stuck on that for quite a while.
Held until their status can be confirmed. The Southland slasher struck again, this time in downtown Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior, was found butchered, similarly to the other victims of the serial killer. Police believe there may be a connection between Milton's prison past and the
So this is the one here in town with the wireless cam.
Simon Milligan, host of local cable show Haunted LA.
Password, break a leg.
What's the occasion?
The team of the popular supernatural program were filming around downtown Los Angeles, according to the show's producer. But friends and family of the crew started to worry when they failed to return from a night of shooting. No trace has been found yet of the Haunted LA team, and rumors by the show's fans speculate the crew met.
And Gary has another offer for us. Let's see. Miss Valor. I saw a photo of Haunted LA. We have that. That was it, right? Yes.
Archaeologist responsible for the discovery of the Incarn sarcophagus issued a brief statement today, imploring the parties responsible for the Incarn sarcophagus's robbery to return the relic, saying that it is a valuable piece of human history that rightfully belongs to the entire world. Johansson went on to add, "This theft is not just from the museum, but from all of mankind." Johansson, a professor of archaeology at the University of Oslo, is in town to speak to his peers about his recent dig in Turkey and coordinate examination of the artifacts found at the Incarn site, including the sarcophagus. Professor Anders Johansson, the archaeologist responsible for the discovery of the Incarn sarcophagus, issued a brief statement today, imploring the parties responsible for the...
Well, that sounds like a repeat. Take, give. I sort of like doing Mitnick's missions because I think they establish quite a few things about the game. Kind of a tutorial in a tutorial way. That the same as things started out easy in Santa Monica and you could find passwords lying around and blah blah blah. This as you progress in the game, that's not going to be true. And by doing these missions, you'll find that out. And I see a lot of people that think that the only reason is because they didn't have time and the game isn't finished. But I don't think that's it at all. And this spotlight being here is because of, I think this is the same kind of error that I suspect was happening in Warrens 2 for the water puzzle, where I thought we should be able to walk through the rail because it looks like you should be able to walk through the rail, but it's actually solid. So the UP people plopped that spotlight down there to make it. So, there's a spotlight. That's why you can't get through there. It's a silly place for a spotlight, though. But in any case. And there's the stage where our sire lost her head. So we've come full circle back where we started. And then on this side it's done correctly. There's no invisible wall or solid thing blocking you to go up and down. And then this is just timing, which again, I think these are just the tutorial for the map designs that will come later in the game. This is the email that they added to explain away why the spotlight is in such a weird place. But I guess what I was saying is Mitnick's missions progress just like the main story does. The further along in the game you go, the more difficult things become, and you're kind of expected to keep up. I guess we just more emails.
About me all you want, but please don't send any more drawings. The lines are all full, so why don't I provide some relief? Line 3, you're speaking to me.
Sup, Deb?
And what have you been up to?
Metalhead Industries in Hollywood.
I'm getting I'm messed up, Deb. Woo!
What's the occasion?
It's a weekday.
Electronically locked.
Hey, Deb.
Work the problem.
Yes, General.
Same drill as before. Surveillance shot of equation. Blah blah blah. Something Amalia did before I put the bite on her.
So, like, I figured this out, right? Okay. So, if we want peace in the Mideast, think about it. What makes people peaceful? Forgiveness and Samilla. What brings people together? Pizza. So, like, think on it.
Here's our VV poster. And our Jeanette poster. But I believe that's it. I believe we're stifled at this point, if I remember correctly. It's very important that you not be seen and don't kill anybody. And this is where we're gonna need some hacking. So we could spend 6. That'll get us to 6. I think I'm all good with selling and buying, so...
Where to?
Chinatown's still sitting there on the map all ignored. Probably feeling bad, but we'll get to it.
Evening. Here, and thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
Should I say nobody does, or should I say he doesn't? I'll just go in the middle. Is there anything else?
Evening. Certainly. You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me.
Okay. Interesting. Yes, that just leaves Metalhead, so sneaking is not my favorite thing to do. So we need another point in computer hacking. Hacking wits. Difficulty 8.
Hey, who's there?
Stuck on boxes. So we were successful. Well, I believe that's where we're done for now, and we need to head back and do our email thing, and then that will send us to Chinatown, so that's kind of convenient. So we'll do that next time. Thank you for watching.